ম্যাচের ৭২ মিনিট, সেই সময় ইস্টবেঙ্গলের স্কোর লাইন ১-১। এমন একটা জায়গায় ম্যাচটা দাঁড়িয়ে যে সবাই কিন্তু বলা যেতে পারে মোহনবাগান সমর্থকরা অপেক্ষা করছিল যে কখন ম্যাচটা ড্র হবে, আর অন্যদিকে তারা যদি এই ম্যাচটা জিতে যেতে পারে আইএসএল চ্যাম্পিয়ন হবে তারা। কিন্তু সেই একদম বলা যেতে পারে সেই স্বপ্নটা ভঙ্গ করে দিয়েছিলেন যেই ফুটবলার, তিনি হচ্ছেন মোহাম্মদ রশিদ। একদম বলা যেতে পারে ফাইনাল ম্যাচের নায়ক, এবং শুধু ফাইনাল ম্যাচ নয়, এরকম অনেক ম্যাচ আছে যেখানে তিনি তার গোলেই কিন্তু ইস্টবেঙ্গল দল জিতেছে, এবং এই মরশুমে বেশ অনেকবারই কিন্তু তিনি মাঝ মাঠে দায়িত্ব নিয়ে ইস্টবেঙ্গলের যে মাঝ মাঠ নিয়ে আমরা সারা বছর কথা বলেছি, সেই মাঝ মাঠের অন্যতম একজন ফুটবলার হচ্ছেন এই মোহাম্মদ রশিদ। সেই মোহাম্মদ রশিদ তিনি কিন্তু আজকে আমাদের রেস স্পোর্টসের পর্দায় তিনি আমাদের একান্ত সাক্ষাৎকার দিলেন, এবং কি বললেন আসুন শুনে নেওয়া যাক। রশিদ, ফার্স্ট অফ অল ওয়েলকাম টু রেস স্পোর্টস। হোয়াটস ইউর ফিলিং নাও?
Of course, it's been 2 days now. We feel very good after the championship, but I think now it's time will pass. So now it's to look forward to what's coming next. But for now, yeah, of course, still happy, still in a good mood. We're still happy with the achievement that we just did.
And we in ISL official page they post your dance move, and we also watch the dance move in East Bengal ground and Kishore Bharati. So what's your opinion about your dance moves?
And this just comes out on its own. With happiness comes a lot of things that you don't think about. You just do it. You enjoy your time. Everybody was happy. All the players, the coaching staff, the full team. Everybody was just too happy about it. So. You don't think about what you're doing, honestly, when you're happy. So you're just in another world, and this is what happened. And the moves started to come on their own. So I don't know where I got those, but it just happened.
When the Kerala match is draw, everyone thought that East Bengal is now they are not in the final, or they are not gonna win the league. What happened in dressing room, or what happened in the boost your mentality and play well after the Kerala match? What happened?
So with the Kerala match, it was really a disappointment. In the locker room, we didn't know what to say to each other, to be honest. It was really tough. I remember it was difficult. Yeah, it was difficult match. It was difficult, mentally to overcome. So after that match, obviously, coach said what he had to say to us, and we knew what's at stake. Obviously, after that match, it's not easy. And to come out later on, we had to work harder in training, and the upcoming matches we also had to work harder, because like I said, it's a disappointment when you have chances and you don't score. Obviously players want to score, it's just sometimes you have bad luck. But thank God, we were able to overcome that, and I think that was the turning point of the season. It was that match. It really woke us up. It gave us like a kick in the back to understand that it's not easy. You still have to work hard. You have to stay humble and work, and just pray for the best. Alhamdulillah.
And when the Super Cup, you miss the penalty and East Bengal lose the Super Cup, and what's on your mind after that? How you becoming this, like you play against and you're gonna win? What's on your mind?
So after that Super Cup miss, to be honest, it was it was very difficult, because it was the first let's say official trophy that we can get. It gets you to the AFC spot and all. And normally in penalties I don't shoot that way. I don't know what happened that day. I don't know why it went that way. I was aiming my target in the middle, up a little bit, but to be honest, I don't know why and how it happened, but it happened. Nonetheless, I knew that I had to do something to make up for it. And to be honest, since the start of the ISL, I was pushing hard, always. But I don't know if you followed or not, but I hit most of the time just crossbars. I had like 4 or 5 times hit the crossbar since the start of ISL. And I kept, staying strong. Mentally, I had to stay in it. And I don't know, like it came in the best moment. I think in the best time. God blessed me with a good timing, and it could have been anyone. It's not about me. It's about whoever. It's about the team. So it wasn't if Rashid scores, if Vishnu scores, or Bipin or Yusuf or anyone. It's just about the team winning in that and at that point. And to be honest, that goal against Inter Kashi, if I'd missed, Anton was right next to me. So one of us surely should have finished that ball. It was a great ball by Bipin. So I mean, yeah, there's really not much to say about it. It's just I had to work a little bit extra, and not a little bit, a lot more extra to get to a point where okay, we have to win something. And I think the ISL is more important at that point because it's been 22 years, and Super Cup, it was 3 years ago that East Bengal won it. So nonetheless, I still feel bad about that Super Cup final, but it's behind us now.
You dedicate the goal your father, last goal in your press conference. So what's your father's role in your football career?
My father actually was not. In the beginning, he's not a person that likes football that much. But when it was not only me and my siblings, also my two brothers played football. And my younger brother was also in the national team for the under 15, I think, or something like this. When he started to see the passion in football, and when I joined the national team, this is when he started, getting more interested. And every time I was with national team, or I would score with national team or with the club, he was always happy about it. And honestly, after today, the game that we played 2 days ago, I was missing that call. Normally after the game, I will speak to him when there's a big achievement, especially. And we'll laugh about it and talk and enjoy. But I know that he's proud of all of us. Me and my siblings and family. He would have been happy to see all this success, and also he would have been happy to see his nephew as well. Sorry, his grandson, not nephew. He would have been very happy to see his grandson and all this stuff. May his soul rest in peace. Honestly, it was hard, but you never forget. But time helps you cope with what you're going through. But you never forget, of course. He's always with me, and he's always with us.
Did you make a plan for your son? Is he also becoming a footballer?
I hope he can, but obviously it's hard to think about it now. But I'm training him.
Okay, Rashid, when Saul is out of the season, he's also injury. How much tough the situation for East Bengal?
Very, because Saul's presence on the pitch is very important. It's vital because he's a connection between the defense, the midfield, and the forward line. He's very good when it comes to connecting between those lines. And when he got injured, it was honestly a shock. Because it's just injuries when it happens. You don't know about it. You don't think. And I just hope he recovers very fast. And for him not being there, for us to win the league, for him and Maesh also, both of them being injured, it's also very special. Because these guys are both senior captains of the team. So for them. For us winning the league and with them being there, it's very important, and I'm honestly happy for them. Saul has won 3 trophies, I think, since he's been here. It's a big accomplishment, it's very great. And to win the ISL after 22 years of suffering, of not winning it and stuff, it's very good. So I hope that he is satisfied with it, but I hope he recovers very fast from his injury.
We see Sahal from Mohun Bagan. Sahal and you celebrated Eid together. So what is the relation between Sahal? Is your good friend or you talk?
No, I met. That was my first time meeting him. It was in Masjid in Mosque here in Aliyah University. It was my first time, but he's a very nice person, very good guy. He's a top player as well, very, very skilled, very talented player, a lot of potential. And also the Muhammadan coach was there as well. So, we, after the prayer, we sat, we spoke a little bit, and just enjoyed some time. It's football brings everyone together. There's no hardship. There's no, hard feelings or nothing. At the end of the day, we're in a holy place, in a holy area. We're just praying, and you enjoy the time. At the end of the day, like I said, it's a time of celebration. So.
Yeah. And your coach Oscar Bruzo, he came every press conference and he said we focused on match by we look match by match, and our target is finishing in top 6. Then in last press conference he said our target is finishing in top 4. But when you feel that we are becoming the champion of this season?
To be honest, I don't know when I felt that, but truly I saw it and I felt it after the Intercashi game, because at the end of the day, 3 or 4 teams were fighting for the title in the last game, which is something very interesting. I've never seen that. So really, it's hard to think about it. You still go game by game. Really, you cannot think about the last game of the season. But first, when you come to the last game of the season, you have to be in a good point in the table. So really, this is why we go game by game, and that's the true mentality behind it. Like if you do that, it gives you a good route to succeed. But if you think ahead, if you think here, it's gonna be tough. But you have to build. So this is the start.
Oscar Bruzo is worked with Miguel in a game before, and lots of East Bengal players play under Oscar Bruzo. But you are the first season with Oscar, so it's make any problem or is any communication problems?
No. Of course not. Why? You can see the atmosphere of the team. All the players are together. The coaching staff, everyone's together. We're always joking, always laughing together. It really felt like a family. It really felt like a family. The atmosphere in training is always fun. There was never any issues, really. The real issues sometimes came from outside, the criticism, but this is normal, it's football. But inside the group, there was never any issues. We were very happy, and you can see it with the celebrations, how everybody was happy with everyone, so really, you cannot say that there was any issues with anyone.
Oscar is a strict teacher for you.
When it comes to training, he's very serious, of course, and this is a good thing, because when you're working or coaching, you have to be. Of course, there's a limit. But outside the pitch, he's a jokester. He likes to joke around. He likes to laugh. He likes to enjoy his time as well with the players, with the staff. So he's a great guy. Honestly, he deserves this trophy after all the hardship and everything that he's been through this season, the last season as well. Also, the missing out on the Super Cup, Duran Cup, and IFA, being really close and not winning it, it's also hard for all of us. But winning the ISL after 22 years as the head coach for Coach Oscar, it's honestly, he's very well deserved. He deserves it. He's a really good guy, and he works really hard. He puts a lot of effort into the work he does. And I say all the best to him, all the best, and God bless him.
And the question, East Bengal win the trophy after 22 years, the major trophy, and they celebrate 2 times. First in Kishore Bharati, then the East Bengal ground. Which celebration you feel that's better?
I don't know, to be honest. It's hard to differentiate. Both of them were really good. The one in after the game, it's a special moment, because obviously we couldn't celebrate it on the pitch because all the fans invaded the pitch, and obviously this is their right. They've been waiting for it for very long, so that one was it was a special moment. Honestly, it was fun. It was amazing. But the second day in Kishore and East Bengal ground, it was also a lot of fun. You saw everyone was happy. Everyone was dancing. The fans were enjoying. And this is how it is, after 22 years, you really have to go all out. You have to enjoy your time to the max. So really, congratulations to them, to everyone who loves and supports the club. They really deserve it.
Are you staying in East Bengal the next season?
I hope. I don't know, to be honest. It's not about me right now. It's about what's going on with the club, with the federation, with the ISL. Really, it's not about me. I mean, obviously, I would love to, but I don't have a saying in that right now. So
Any last message for fans, because they are winning 22 years later they win the major trophy, and you are the one of the hero who are the make the great part in the winning of ISL, and they treat like a god we see in the ground. They shadow your feet. So any message?
There's no. I think everybody in pitch, the staff, the team, the players, the physios, everyone, the medical team, everyone, the management, Imami group, they're all heroes. I think everyone who was involved in this, and obviously, most importantly, are the fans who kept believing, kept supporting the team, even when we were down. You know, when we lost to Jamshedpur, when we drew with Goa and Kolkata and Kerala. You know, and they stayed, you know, they kept supporting. Obviously, criticism is very normal part of football for them to criticize, because they want what's best, you know, they want to win, and this is what true supporters are like, you know. If you don't care, then you will not criticize, really. So, and I say to them, congratulations for this. They're the real heroes, the fans who stuck behind the team the whole time. Even when we were down, they were still there supporting us. So obviously this one goes to them. Like I said, they're the real heroes. I hope they enjoy it, and hopefully, you know, more success and achievements will come to this club, because the club deserves it.
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ রশিদ। আপনারা শুনলেন মোহাম্মদ রশিদ তিনি কি বললেন, এবং আইএসএল জেতার পর ইস্টবেঙ্গলের এই ফুটবলার তিনি কিন্তু ধরা দিয়েছিলেন রেস স্পোর্টসে এক্সক্লুসিভলি, এবং তিনি কিন্তু বললেন যে আসল নায়ক তিনি নন, আসল জয়ের নায়ক ইস্টবেঙ্গল সমর্থকরা, আসল জয়ের নায়ক ইস্টবেঙ্গল ক্লাব, ইস্টবেঙ্গলের সমস্ত স্টাফেরা, শুধু একমাত্র রশিদ নয়। তবে আমরা জানি আসল নায়ককে। ক্যামেরায় শুভম মণ্ডলের সাথে আমি সায়ন, রে স্পোর্টস।